We are at an hour of desperation, and we need your help.
Right now, the search for Nancy Guthrie is well into a second week. As her daughter, Today Show host Savannah Guthrie, shared a new message on social media pleading for anybody with information to please come forward. Investigators believe the 84-year-old Nancy Guthrie was forcibly taken from her home in Tucson. They have no named suspects in this case. It comes as an apparent deadline to pay laid out in an alleged ransom message is set to expire in about an hour.
Investigative reporter Terry Parker is joining us now in the studio. And Terry, you spoke to a local retired FBI agent about this case. He says Nancy Guthrie's Apple Watch can tell investigators a lot more than just when it disconnected from her pacemaker.
Right. This was really interesting to me because I never even thought about this part of it. If you have an Apple Watch, you know that it tracks all kinds of things about you throughout the day and night as you sleep. And then it goes to your health app on your iPhone. This kind of information could give investigators a lot of information about what happened leading up to Nancy Guthrie's disappearance. Nancy Guthrie was known to wear her Apple Watch, and she also used an app connected to her pacemaker. Guthrie's watch and phone were found left behind in her Tucson home. Police say that app showed her pacemaker disconnected from her phone around 2:30 in the morning she was abducted, giving a significant timeline clue. But retired FBI agent John McVeigh tells me the watch also would have shown if Guthrie's heart rate sped up, or if she were running or fighting or otherwise agitated, even taking a hard fall earlier in the evening when she was wearing it.
What did she do from that 9:30, 10 o'clock time until 2 o'clock when the pacemaker stopped? Was there some kind of increased heart rate? Do you see her making, 30 or 40 steps running, or is there something else going on? Or, did she just go to bed and then someone woke her up?
McVeigh also does not believe the ransom notes are legitimate. He says he's seen it happen many times in missing persons cases. Someone trying to profit from the family's heartbreak, but who really has nothing to do with the case.
This is probably somebody sitting in India or Russia or Pakistan or some other China that are sending these out, looking to think that, well, heck, maybe they'll send us some money.
McVeigh says investigators have to take it seriously, though, just in case. He says the FBI likely has one team working the alleged ransom demands and another team doing the investigation into the actual abduction. And he still believes the main clues must be in Nancy Guthrie's house, which the sheriff immediately called a crime scene.
Like, what crime scene? Is it blood all over the place? Did they do luminol? Was the place ransacked? Or is it just in one spot in the house where there appears to be some kind of struggle, or there's, if you're a person who, you're the burglar and you come upon her and there's a fight, you're not going to take her after you kill her or after you harm her. You're going to leave. You're going to get out of there. So, the probability of this just being some random burglary, I don't believe. I think there's something else more to it.
And McVeigh also says that investigators likely have a whole lot of information they are not sharing with us. For example, they probably do have Ring camera video from neighbors at both scenes, not only Nancy Guthrie's, but her daughter Annie's house. They've got Ring cameras from neighbors all around there. They may be tracking suspect cars. They're putting together a lot of information. And as we know, Annie's house has been searched at least twice now by investigators. So a lot going on, a lot of moving pieces, and we certainly don't know it all yet. Terry Parker, WPBF 25 News.